Sit back and relax.
This
is Talk and Listening with your boys X and Off.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace, Scott Hall. And welcome to Talk and Listening. As always, I'm Nalf. We have Talk and X.
Thank you.
And today we have promoter.
That's alright.
Crae.
Ash
Crae.
Yeah. Ash McCrae. I prefer Crae. Turned up Crae. Cassius Crae.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Cassius Crae. I like that.
You know, I have a lot of. I used to be called Franchise. You know what I'm saying? It's San Antonio, man. We here. It's my dog right here.
So you also spent about a special guest when you introduced him to him.
My dog right here, president of Tone City Championship Wrestling.
What's up, y'all?
B-EZ. Brandon Henry right there, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, B-EZ. You
Man,
know
talk
what I'm
loud,
saying?
man.
Be better.
Yeah, you did.
My voice kind of hoarse. It was yelling the other day. But, yeah. Also known as Henry Oliver Grind. You know what I'm saying? The wrestling world. Second side of dream.
He gonna be in the Battle Royal as well, just so y'all know.
We can get straight into that.
Oh,
Tone
so-
City Championship Wrestling?
Yeah.
Tone.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Philly, but that's why I brought him on. Philly was if you go over his social media pages, you'll see a lot of, let's just say, WWE fan touring. They did a lot of pay-per-view visits, a lot of events. When they would come here, they would just road tripping, man. And you see pictures where it seems like they're making their debuts in WWE. The way they were taking them on the stage,
Yeah.
and it was just you could see the bond, you could see the brotherhood, but I guess most of all you could see the love. You know what I'm saying? It's not even friend, it's just love. You know what I'm saying? It was just authentic love. So when I brought him on and hired him, it was probably like 2 or 3 weeks after that, maybe. We were getting to the groove of things. His friend passes away.
Yeah.
And he was going to be a big part of this movement, and he was excited for him and that. But you know what? Let him go tell the story real quick before we get into anything else. Down to say that story? Anything else you want to say from him, man? Hey, the Ryan Philly Groves Memorial Battle Royal, 25-man over the top. Let my man Grimes right here.
Yeah, it's going to be 25 men over the top rope. In memory of my homie, one of his favorite matches was the Battle Royal Rumble. We went to like 3 of the Royal Rumbles, you know what I'm saying, when he was alive.
Pop one of these.
So,
Oh, yeah.
let me get one of them.
Yeah, what you
too,
want, Michelob
while I
or Coors?
Hey.
You don't
Hey,
want
man,
Just
I
grab
drink
it.
beer. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and my homie, you know what I'm saying? We were actually at the Royal Rumble when Kobe died. He was the one that told me Kobe died, and he actually passed away 2 years to the day, damn near the same damn time as Kobe, or when we found out Kobe passed away. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he brought me, because I ain't gonna lie, I was about to be down and out. I was out of there, in a dark place.
Yeah.
When that happened, didn't want to really do anything with this. But he brought me back with this Battle Royal, and yeah, I was happy that he did that, and just the whole entire experience with Tone City Championship Wrestling. So, very happy to do that. Also make my wrestling debut, you know what I'm saying? So, very happy about that. One and done, though. I'm going to be one and done.
Are you gonna win it all?
Man, I hope so. I want to.
I saw you had Casey Blackrose in it. That's
Definitely
gonna be a
got
tough one right there.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get twisted, man. We got the Rhino in here. The Rhino has been training for a minute. A lot of people don't know and maybe understand that he's not only a fan.
Well, real quick before you, because the Rhino, the rapper, not the wrestler.
Charlie Boy's
Rhino.
partner. Charlie Boy's partner is Ace. He's always a security. He's his right hand man. But he's a good friend of mine. Shout out Rhino, man. Shout out Rob. Shout out Charlie. Shout out Dibbles, DJ Bull. You know what I'm saying? DJ West. Rogers. You know what I'm saying? The whole Dirty Third squad. But Rhino's been excited about this. See, what I wanted to do with Tone City Championship Wrestling is not really bring it more hip hop. That's why maybe I did in the beginning. Target the hip hop audience.
Yeah.
Bridge the gap. But I figured out a way to bridge the gap with hip hop artists while still entertaining the wide demographic.
Yeah.
So me bringing Tone City Championship Wrestling on top of these local artists, all these hungry independent stars are looking for new theme songs. They just want a chance. Maybe can't afford to pay that much. Maybe can pay $25-$30. Maybe they can give $100. Maybe they can't give anything at all. But hey, I can sponsor you and co-sign you. And that same local artist, just wants a shot. Just wants his voice, his song heard somewhere, that he feels that it can be motivating for something. And so I felt like, you know what? You bridge that gap it just makes perfect sense. You know, you're gonna excite the rapper, the artist, on top of, you know, the independent star, because they're not used to having somebody, you know, rap with them down to the ring.
Yeah, have it there like live.
After I put that out there, people started taking that event and started doing that recently, which I saw on some wrestling events here in San Antonio. But it's all good. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious.
So I had to start changing things up, man. You know, people are like, "Who the hell are you bringing, man? Like, you're changing the lineup more than I changed my draws." Like, man, I hope you change them a lot more than that, because I mean, shit, I'm steps ahead of what y'all are seeing.
I'm not like you were throwing me off. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, one day it was so-and-so, and next day it was someone else.
So yeah, we had a whistleblower in the camp.
X. No, I'm just
yeah, so we had a circle, and you know, you know, I really didn't want to, you know, put it out there too much. I just want people to know this, man. I don't say a lot of shit because I've always been taught this, man. If you are not hiding anything, if you don't got nothing to worry about, if all that shit is a lie, fibs, don't say anything. That's what I've been taught. But nowadays, everybody wants to find out the gossip and the next cheese. And, you know, I even tell these artists, like, you call yourself a man, you know what I'm saying? You call yourself a real one. But real ones don't care about the gossip. They don't care about the he say, she say. They want it from the source. If it ain't come from the plug or the source, I ain't trying to hear it.
Yeah.
That's what I've always been for everybody. You know, people have said, man, Crae, they're talking so much shit about you. It's competition. It's like, if I don't hear it from him, because I have that much respect for him and vice versa, it ain't happening. I'll give an example. Me and Bubble Wrap, you know, I started, if anybody's heard of Bubble Wrap Inc.
Ken Lewis, right?
Yeah, Ken Lewis. Shout out, Ken. I came from the Bubble Wrap house back in, 07, 08 at the Boss Bar.
I used to rap a couple times.
See?
through
See, at the Boss Bar.
It wasn't good, but he booked me.
See, yeah, sometimes, I'll tell you this. It's a lot different from the generation of what you see, like the older guys now. Like, let's just say, you know, Play and, you know, when we came up, you know, live, and then we're in their, you know, we were in our early 20s, you know?
Yeah.
So, came up with Ken. He was able to put me on hosting, man. Like, it was, he had a Latin night. Just Latino was actually hosting it. Shout out to him, too. That was another thing we got to get into, because so many people, he co-signed me so much, but somebody, you know, another outside person for the Crae Day production tries to taint my name and, you know, gives them the impression. I love Jess. He's a real good person. You know, I replaced him as a host back in the day. I was talking to Bubba about it last time. First time I ever failed was at a Bubble Wrap show, and it was my first. I was always in a group. This is my first solo show, and I was like, yes, I'm excited. The crowd loves me. I'm a new guy. And right when I was shaking hands with everybody, I hopped back on stage. I misstepped, and on camera, you just see my face drop and my whole body go right out the screen. Bro, it was probably the best. It was probably the best.
I should have warned you about the sound.
Hey, yo, it was the best learning experience.
I'm sorry about my point.
No,
Hey, but also, shout out, you know, Tone Wrestling for sponsoring us.
Yes.
We're actually going to be in the cookout coming up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I was talking too much. I'm sorry. If I talk too much, please be quiet, you know?
You're excited,
It
man.
gives us less work.
Yeah, but, you know, Talk and Listening.
You're doing left.
Yeah, they're going to be the official play-by-play commentators. We were reaching out to a bunch of play-by-play announcers, but it really didn't make sense if we're calling it Tone City Championship Wrestling to reach outside of the home base. I'm going to be real. We being honest. That's what I said I was going to do. Be real. Said they're going to sponsor, and you sponsor this, and I'm going to show y'all what y'all can do by showing us that y'all are willing to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So, as soon as they said, hey, all right, this is what we're going to do, sent in the number, they did what they did. I said, from here on, y'all aren't even sponsors. Y'all are actually employees as well. So, y'all are already going to start seeing a return on your investment. So, those 2 days that they're out there play-by-play, they're going to get paid as well to do that, because that's just a part of the team. You know, you sat there and you believed in the vision. So, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to open the kingdom when it's ready to go and have access. I'm going to open the kingdom for those who are ready for me to help build it, you know. So
we appreciate
And that's
the
why,
opportunity.
yeah, that's why I had reached out, because I was like, with season 1, we were kind of like winging it, and then we had talked like we want to get a little more serious with Talk and season 2.
So we dropped some cash. I had to flip North upside down and shake the fucking
It was.
chains, but we got it.
it was rough. There was a lot of commentators that were really out there, including Tom Phillips.
Okay.
I don't know his name now, and Tom Hannafin or whatever like that.
TNA,
Impact. Yeah, he's an Impact right now.
Yeah.
reached out.
God, the pressure's on.
I'm
Alex.
fucking on it. I gotta get my ring.
You know old dude from KBB 29.
Yeah, Joe Galley, NWA announcer.
Oh yeah, he does a joke. Oh yeah,
Joe Galley.
RCW.
Yeah, and he'll be RCW, and then he goes to the Dog Pound. See,
Oh,
look,
he
shout
does
out.
Dog Pound too?
Yeah, he does Dog.
Oh.
Look, man, shout out to everybody doing their thing. Just another thing to clear up.
Yeah.
I got so much respect and love for Brandon Oliver and RCW. There is no animosity on this side. So before anybody asks or say anything, I don't let nobody speak for me, for one.
There you go.
So the second anybody tries to speak for me, I'll cut you off quick. I mean, it won't be nice. I'll still keep you on. The way I look at it is like this. I'll still put you on my ship, even if yours is sinking, even after what you've done to me, and then believe that your boat was going to sink, and then come on initially the first time. And, you know, you're asking for me to be on this boat because yours is drowning, you know, yours is sinking. I'm going to bring you on, even if you didn't believe. That's fine. But don't ever speak for me, and don't ever think that what you say about me is, that's like an asshole. Bless you, man. I said it all that. That's like a real asshole, don't I?
Cough or sneeze, so
You know what I'm saying?
sometimes I'm like,
Bless you, I think.
No, it definitely
I'm usually the first on
You
there.
know, I should have warned. I should have asked him before they even walked in. Like, are y'all allergic
Yeah,
to
man.
cats or dogs?
Oh man, he got cats here. That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
But
they're in the apartment.
I'm strong with it, so I'm fighting.
he's gonna be all swollen by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
From now on, I gotta ask every fucking guest. Like, yeah, we have pets.
You're good. You're good.
Is he
Now I
like
feel like
a,
an asshole. I'll go-
peanut allergy? No?
What else?
He is allergic to kitties. That's exactly why he doesn't have a woman right now. Ladies, he's single. Just kidding. Now, hey, ladies, hey, watch this man right here, because this man right here. This man right here though, he's a realist. I had to kind of slow him down a little bit. Hold on, I had to slow him down a little bit.
He needs to stop that real quick.
Hey, honestly, if you honestly, we gonna just talk about everything, right? Because a lot of people bring it up to him like, hey, he's a sensitive guy. It's like he's a realist. He's not a sensitive dude. He's just a realist. He doesn't look at the outlook from both sides. He just wants to look at it from where it stands. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it could be, the pros and cons. I'm just looking at the situation from where it stands as it is. That's him. You know what I'm saying? So he's a realist, man. Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real good dude, man. So that's why I had to bring him on. When he talked about, like, he's at his lows, like, this motherfucker really was sitting there, like, I shouldn't have even been wasting my time with this guy. Like, why? He's like, I don't want this. I quit. It's like, this motherfucker thinks he's Vincent McMahon over here. He's Shane McMahon. I'm sitting over here trying to hire Shane McMahon, and I'm done. We haven't even started, and he's already retiring. Like, the hell? Like, it ain't no fucking sense. So, you know, it's about tapping into, look, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I can tap into your ego pretty quickly. Make you work.
Yeah.
Motivate you. So, you know what, man? This is what I'm going to do for you to motivate you. After this, I don't know what else I can tell you to do.
Right.
I don't know what else I can tell you. But why don't we have a Ryan Philly Groves Memorial Battle Royal? We're going to call it the RPG, just as initials. Memorial Battle Royal. But let's do that. Why don't we do a Memorial Battle Royal for him? Let's get a trophy out there. Let's get a win. Let's get a legit winner out there that feels like they represent Philly. Let's do it. And, you know, and his words were like, dude, if we do this, I'm forever in debt to you.
Yeah, because that's a dope tribute right there in itself.
That's when I knew I was on to something. Not because I used, you know, rest in peace to Philly because of that, but because I took somebody that was literally on the shittiest of lows, that literally was, like he fuck didn't want to talk, like he was dark as hell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
And for me to at least have that glimmer of hope to bring him out of that shitter, like, to me, that's when I said, okay, you know what? It takes you stroking their ego or finding what drives them. And when you find what drives them, then you have them by your side.
Shout out our sponsor, Jerky.
Oh,
sponsor.
shit, yeah.
Oh, hit them up.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
It tastes good. Yes, sir.
Instagram, 3M's, that tastes good.
Y'all talk to them?
I want y'all to try some.
Y'all talk to them, right?
Man.
Yeah.
You want
Yo,
spicy
they
or
emailed us.
non-spicy?
Oh, they
Yo,
emailed you.
look,
Alright.
yo, if y'all hear this, if y'all hearing this, look, man,
Foodie
hit us up, man, because the sponsors the sponsor prices have changed for the better. So you know what I'm saying, like,
This is a spicy one.
y'all want to
Spicy
come on, just hit us up on the email again. I might get the number because
Yeah,
like we dropped the prices and you know they were waiting for like the 5-day thing to come out, but we're really focused on 4 days. So we haven't put them on yet. So I'm gonna put them on. You know what I'm saying? So if they're ready, let them know, man. Like
And I tell you what, we just had a guest, Chi Bird Chicken. He
Him
said
too,
he has a food truck in front of Paper Tiger.
You see, that's what I've been trying to get. See, like, maybe it's because Crae that shit. Who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you think, man? Right now, that's a spicy teriyaki.
spicy? Nope.
You Benny's all too spicy.
Nope.
This is not regular one right here. This is the regular one right here.
Nope. Hold on. No, spice dudes, man.
All right, here
Oh,
you go.
you need Michelob?
This one. This is regular.
I didn't do that, man. I'm not an asshole. I'm sorry.
Some people
look,
can handle spicy.
look,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna give y'all a confession. This is the first time I've ever tried jerky. I'm a very picky eater. Like, my palate is very small.
Okay.
I don't eat bread. I don't eat lettuce. I don't eat tomatoes. Like,
You don't eat bread?
I don't eat bread. I mean, makes no sense because I eat donut because it's glazed up. You know what I'm saying?
Eat
With the
burgers?
patty and cheese only. You know what I'm saying? So like when I go to Whataburger, like,
You eat Subway?
look, my fat. No, I don't eat Subway, man. It's like, no, I don't.
What?
Nah,
You don't eat fresh?
hell nah, man. If it, I
You
eat
like
bad.
Jerry?
Hell, I eat yo.
I'm Jared.
In jail?
I mean, he lost a lot of weight though.
He's also.
Right before that is his ass.
On that note, I gotta piss. So.
You know, shout out to Lowrider. You know, shout out to
Local wrestler?
to Hyman.
All right.
Oh,
Shout out
God.
to look. See another thing, right? So like, I'll give you another story on that.
And
I'm gonna
we're
be real.
back now.
I'm gonna be real. So you know, we were gonna do a talent swap. You know, we were gonna do. They weren't even gonna do a show on the 23rd. There was no.
You're the first person to bring a bottle on the show. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I'm drinking a sponsor. Our sponsor,
What you
Cruzan.
sipping on?
Cruzan rum. I've been drinking it all day.
Oh,
But this is gonna be one of our
That's why
sponsors.
you're sweating, dog.
Yeah. So Crae Day, man. I know a lot of people like, you know, unless you go like to a Comic Con or whatever you call them cons and shit, whatever, Tony cons and somebody called me Ash McCon. I said fuck that. If that name sticks, I'm kicking your ass.
Ash
But
Ash Ketchum.
you know, people do simple indie wrestling promotions here do hour meet and greets, right?
Yeah.
Maybe after the show you get to talk to them.
Okay.
Cool, right? I'm doing a 4.5 hour meet and greet. Technically, let's say 5 hours because the gates open at 12, and the wrestlers, the musicians are all going to be out there. But you tell me right now, I'm a new promotion, right?
Yes.
I'm new.
Town City Championship Wrestling.
I'm
It's a wrestling?
so you tell me, besides one of these conventions out here, are you going to get a 4.5 to 5 hour meet and greet with open bar?
No,
Because that's what I'm doing.
You said open bar.
Open bar.
Open.
How much you think people charge for that shit? Open bar for a 5 hour meet and greet, and I'm talking about smoking with the Godfather,
bring
smoking with,
2,500.
The who?
They get drunk.
smoking out with the Godfather.
Are you gonna be there?
Oh, shout out my dog.
You better go smoke.
Hey, he's a real good dude, man. Hey,
Y'all barbecuing? Oh, man, I'm there, bro.
What I miss?
oh, you barbecuing?
Food,
Tell you
dog.
what. Hey, I'm gonna make this offer because y'all gonna put that out there, and it's coming out next week. Yeah. So you said what about 20? What would you think of a meet and greet like that would cost? What do you think?
I said 2,500.
$50 is all you gotta pay.
Really?
$50. You pay for a front row
Or
seat,
that, yeah. Oh,
and you
fuck.
get a. Because people are like, how are you gonna
Oh
get
no,
people,
I think man, how much it costs you to have an open bar?
how are you gonna get people there early? Well, guess what? The wrestlers get to chill out, and the wrestlers that aren't wrestling, by the way, you can't participate technically because you're in
You gotta be
a
ready.
rumble.
You gotta be ready.
If you're sitting there drinking, I'm allowing that shit. That's a different story. You know, I can't do all that shit.
I ain't
Hey,
doing none of that.
but,
man. This is my
hey,
last day drinking.
No, but no. Hey,
I only drink because of the show.
yo, that's
Tall
turn.
can,
Tall
smashing
can.
cores.
Yep.
And
Hey,
banging
I'm gonna
hoes.
make a little too, man. I've been drinking, but hey, yo, shout out Cruzan. They're gonna be, one of our official vendors there, with the open bar. So your 2 shots, your Jello shots, frozen margaritas are gonna have a little bit of this Crozon mango rum, vanilla rum, grape.
Man,
It don't matter.
No, hey,
It's coming off the top,
we're taking Ubers.
But y'all get to, as talent, y'all get to be a part of that meeting. If y'all want to stream live during that time,
Wow.
do it, man. Because I'll get to bring the wrestlers or different music artists, so y'all can. That's why I said, man, I was trying to do that, and like the only way that y'all can understand my vision is if I clarify it for y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry that I've been flipping everything, but it's I'm not panicking because I've done this.
Yeah.
He'll tell I've always made changes. I changed. I added VIP perks for artists 12 hours before the event, and you know what I'm saying? I made it seem like it was just new. You know, but it worked. Even the closest people to me don't know what's going on. then it doesn't have a chance to be exposed.
Yeah. That's good.
So
Keep your secrets from your secrets.
and so me doing, even my mom, man, like I finally got. They've never came to any of my shows. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think, oh, my parents don't come or my family, dude, they don't want to come to a hip hop show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Nobody wants to come. He was liking my shit last year. Those emojis he does, right? Yeah. Oh, motherfucker didn't come one time, but he was one of the ones loving the shit.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
I don't go anywhere.
No, but it's cool because you know what? I really didn't give you a reason to come out.
You talking about Nuff?
Hey, yeah. But I really didn't.
I had him on Facebook for a while.
Yeah,
This guy.
I really didn't give you a reason to come out. It took for me to tell you, like, you know what? Let me help you, and you're helping us for you to finally venture out. You know?
The thing is, like, there's all these concerts on Fridays, Saturdays. I work Saturdays mandatory, so I'm trying to
exactly sleep. See, so we're growing up, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to adjust with the age. Am I the biggest?
So this Kush Fest on a Wednesday, right?
You mean the cookout?
No,
It's called the cookout.
The cookout.
My bad.
Cookout.
The Cookout Food and Music Festival. Hey, but yeah, it's coming out next month. So look,
So it's like I can get that.
yeah,
off.
but you can
Saturday.
still BYOB and BYOS because what I tried telling people was, well, can we still do that there? I'm like, all I did was I just hid. I just subliminally put a regular event out there, but with a subliminal date, the message is still back there. It's on 420.
What does 420 mean?
Patted down at the door.
Hey, no, hey,
that's all I gotta know.
That's my security. I mean, if I'm telling you, man, if I tell people pat him down, shout out Big Dre, Andre Banks. He's my personal security, but he's also my brother, man. He's been my dog. I mean, since we booked Trey, you know, back in like 2011, he's been a real good dude to me. When the Crae Day shit happened, you know, he stood up for me, and it was real. You know, he knew that, you know, like him and I were always good. He told me the real deal. Even these dudes talking shit about you and trying to throw your name out there in the dirt, they're still trying to help plug me in to get them shows. They're trying to use my plug and connections for other artists to book. So it's like, if I'm doing you dirty, why are you still using my mans? You know what I'm saying? Like, but shout out Dre, shout out Frank Harris, that's my homie right there. Like, hey, I was watching him, man. I was at these UTSA Alamo Dome games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is my dude now. Now this is my dog. Like, like,
look at the season that he.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my dog. Like, he's gonna be going. He's NFL Brown. You know what I'm saying? He's an NFL prospect. So like,
I thought that was fucking cool.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you tell me somebody out there in wrestling that's literally, look, man. I put it Tone City Championship Wrestling for a reason because it's about the city. I could have named it Extreme. I mean, I could have named it, you know, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever the what kind of name? Oculus Pro Wrestling.
I'm trying to think of like a generic
easy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. But whatever. But
San Antonio Wrestling sauce.
Tone City Championship Wrestling. That to me, I even thought of Alamo City Championship Wrestling. I thought of Alamo City.
That's not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I like AC.
There's a
AC
Championship
So,
Wrestling in Austin.
I thought, you know what? These artists love to shout out Tone City. They would do this. It didn't come from us. This wasn't us, just so y'all know. Just as this was Ja Rule. So y'all know, by the way. Y'all throwing up Murder Inc.
It's murder.
Just so y'all know. So every time we're doing this,
you throw it up like
this way. You go
but people got comfortable. They're like this now, and they're like this now.
I don't know if
you know, whatever. Look, man, I love Ja Rule. I'm probably the only dude here that love Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying?
I love Ja Rule more than 50%.
For real. Hey, real talk, bro.
Ja Rule had
Real
more
talk.
hits than 50.
He did. Ja Rule had a lot more.
When that whole beef was going on, I was like, oh, Ja Rule? Yeah, he has the hits.
And then who's still relevant?
I mean, look.
Whoa.
Look, understandable, but I mean, that's what happens. As you age, Ja Rule has made so many hits, he doesn't have to come out with anything else anymore.
I mean, he tried to do the Fire Fest, and that was
He went to the bus game.
Actually, on that end, if you actually don't look at the Fire Fest documentary, there's
I already watched.
There's another one on Netflix.
Watched both of them.
There's another one on Netflix about this one chick who was supposedly a social network influencer. I gotta find out the name of it, but she basically scammed all these investors, and she actually slept in Billy's couch. Ja Rule was not a part of that whole plan. It was Billy's thing. Man, I gotta find it out, but I'm telling you, she slept on Billy's couch. She was a social media, or pretended to be a media influencer, but she was scamming so many investors. And dude, she was like a 20-something-year-old chick with bankers that were about to invest hundreds of millions of dollars. This is crazy, but she slept on Billy's couch, and he had already. And during that show, he talked about bringing it to Fire Fest, and that he was going to talk to Ja Rule about bringing his business. Ja Rule was really paid to be a spokesperson for that. He was paid to be partnered with it.
It's a big name.
And so his deal was... No, it's all good. I'm sorry about that, too.
His
deal was that... Hey, it's fine, bro. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? If y'all might not see this, but that's all right.
You rubbing my leg. It's okay.
But yeah, his deal was. Hey, here we go, man. I mean, I guess let me get my vest off real quick. I got a leader on, but I can take that off too if you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't, man. Look it up. He had a Fire Fest was supposed to be like about 10 years.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to have a 10 performance deal on that, and was gonna get like $200-300 million just for 10 years of performing. So I would have done it too.
Damn, fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he really was not advertising. He was just hyped that he was gonna sign that 10-year deal
money
to make that. And
I
so
would have been hyped too.
Yeah.
and so
Shit.
I love Fire Fest.
For real, they doing that?
Yeah.
Sign.
but Ja doesn't have to. But people like us, I mean, I'm not gonna say like us, but like let's say people like 50, he doesn't have to because they built. That's why they had to build their foundation, their background away from the music. You know what I'm saying? I need a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? So Lloyd Banks, everybody can say G Unit, but Lloyd Banks, Tony Ayo, they had no ambition. They had no ambition, none. Young Buck probably was the most ambitious one, but he gave them most trouble because he's the one that had the worst deal. 50 Cent gave him the worst deal, but he was the one putting out the most product, producing the most out of Lloyd Banks and Tony Ayo. Out of them three, yeah, he was.
Wasn't they getting 100?
Well, see,
when they went
50 was mad, and this is what I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say about this. 50 was mad. They had a meeting, right? They were having a meeting one time in New York, and he was pissed off that he looked under everybody's table and he saw they were wearing J's, Air Force Ones, Reeboks, and he said, "We got motherfucking G Unit on here, and we got a $300 million deal, or $400 million, whatever the deal was." He goes, "But y'all sitting here still wearing Jordans and shit, but not wearing our shit." Sorry for slapping. Yeah. So I'm telling him.
That makes sense.
So I told him, like, it's like, bro, look, I understand you're gonna be posting your and if I'm lying, he'll tell you I'm lying. Let him call me out. But I said, bro, I understand you're posting all this sensitive shit because you're a real motherfucker. But the way you posting all this shit and sharing all this shit, you need to post our Tone City Championship Wrestling just as much. Because if you're sitting here feeling this down and feeling like this, then at least part of you needs to feel this hype about at least some type of hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, so as much as you're posting these type of realist feelings, because I know and we got into some shit, we really did, like, but because we weren't on the same wavelength, you know what I'm saying? So once we got on that same way, when you're a grown man, you know what I'm saying, you could talk the most shit to each other. Yeah. But when you're a grown man and you understand it's respect, you could talk however. So when Dylan came up to me, I said, "Hey bro, I'm from the streets." Yeah. When I said I'm from the streets, but I didn't say I'm from the streets, so let's fight. Yeah. I said I'm from the streets, so let's just talk man to man. Because that's how it's about. Yeah. If you got a problem, you're not gonna shoot a subliminal. Don't shoot a subliminal about what I'm gonna do. Talk man to man with me. If you got an issue, you said, "Dude, I don't even know you." Then why are you posting a subliminal about what I'm doing? Yeah. You don't know me. That's why I said I'm a street dude. Yeah. Because we talk man to man. I said some shit to him. Like, dude, if you're gonna be on the suicidal tip, I said a lot of shit. But to him, to be. But it's because of spark, because I know this man, because I know him, and I know what he's capable of. You know what I'm saying? I know his potential. And all he needs to do is just give himself that credit. Yeah. You know, like, I'm giving you the credit, like, give yourself that credit. Yeah. So, you know, once I told him, like, dude, as much as you post this, you need to believe in this movement. Yeah. You know, you said that you're forever indebted to me, then prove it. Yeah. I don't need anything. Prove it. This is your boy. You know what I'm saying? This is your legacy. Yeah. Because if this was my brother, I'd be doing the same way. And he's ready. He's like, you know what? I have a sponsor lined up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. It's just how you answer the call, man. Y'all are boys. Y'all are gonna bump heads eventually, and if y'all don't,
fuck you.
Hey, but honestly, if y'all don't bump heads, or you really don't call him out, then
I mean, when it comes to friendship and business at the same damn time, you're definitely gonna bump heads. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You suck
when
that ball.
Money.
Hey, ball.
But as long as y'all get back on the same page, and everybody gets everything worked out and everything is right. I'm
tired of you, and I'm tired of you, Jake.
We're all grown, so we all can talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't have to be no fucking sneak dissing and bullshit. So and that's where me and this man came at the same time.
Just get on the same wavelength. We came to common ground. We apologized because we finally came to a realistic conclusion. That's it. So when I sat there and told Dylan, like, dude, I'm a street dude, man. And the first reply is, I don't know you. Well, then you have no business talking about who I'm bringing and what I'm doing. You have no business telling these people how to spend their fucking money. Right. Because I do my due diligence too. Because you know what? As much as I don't love what the fuck y'all do, because to me, that's a little too vicious to me. You know what? To me, y'all shouldn't be busting y'all's ass like that. I'm going to just be honest. My opinion.
No, everyone has their opinion, yes.
My opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel they're making that much to justify how they're beating themselves up. I don't feel that they're paying them that much to justify how they fucking bloody their. That's how they want to do it. That's fine. That's fine. I've already told my people, yes, these are extreme matches, but please, please, do not overexert your body. Please, don't overstretch a limit. Don't try to give a pop for the fans that is not worth it for your body. Please don't do it because it's not worth it. In the end, you got to go home to you. Your family has to go home, whether it's your wife, your husband, whatever. You got to go back to them.
Right.
And if your promoter or coordinator, whatever you want to say, is gassing, lighting, fusing up this violence, like people talk shit about Vince because of that shit. Yeah, whatever. Is it a tactic for him? Yeah. But to me, it's like, dude, whether you might have a shoot job after this. You know what I'm saying? Your shoot job.
I mean, to that extent, though. You took into heavy wrestling recently. I've been around them. All the wrestlers in there, they're not in there just because they want to be in there. They fucking love that shit.
Yeah, they do.
They want to get bloody.
Yeah.
Like they have the passion
some
for
of
it.
them.
Like,
And you know what?
So
Cool. That's why I said I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. If that's what they want to do. That's what to me.
for me, it's like a choice. You could play fucking football and get fucked up and have a fucking
It's
short
kinda like-
career. You can go play baseball, have a long ass career.
it's kind of like we had Drew
That's all it is.
Dredd
Yeah.
last, and he was like, we
You
asked
see,
him like,
he'll
would you ever
never
do a
do
death
one.
match with
No.
Mustache? And he was like, no, that's their category, and they
Yeah.
enjoy it. But Drew
Right.
Dredd was straight up like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not doing that. So I mean, everyone has.
Yeah, and to
Yeah.
me, like I'm not knocking anybody's shit.
Yeah.
Because you know what, I'm doing no holds barred. But see, look, there's a reason why a lot of our matches are going to be no DQ because storylines have to evolve.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do the funky referee that gets knocked out.
Right.
That's it. That's not me.
The false finishes.
I don't want that.
Got you.
I want to give them a reason. Sorry if I'm
going
sweating a lot,
right
man.
after
You
you
know,
two,
I want to give them a reason why these storylines evolved.
Yeah.
So, even with the ladder match, I said, you know what? Please, under any circumstances, I know even if you've done it before, don't risk doing what's gonna do more harm than good for you. Please don't, because you still have to go do other bookings after this. You still have to work, or you still have to live. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, like, you can help your buzz and create your buzz and build your fan base without just killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without fucking like you can.
And I think that's why there's a specific like death match genre where that's their thing, and
Look,
then
man.
there's the safer stuff.
And that's why I didn't mention them on Facebook, because to be honest with you, what I'm doing is completely different. And I'm looking straight up, and I look here.
Yeah.
It's completely different from what y'all motherfuckers are doing. I'll never knock anybody for what they're doing. Even if me and RCW are the same or kind of, I'm not going to knock what they're doing. I'll never knock a man's hustle. Never. Because that's what I've been taught. My mama and my daddy taught me never knock a man's hustle. Unfortunately, even if it's a dope dealer, there might be a family behind it. And unfortunately, people make choices and it's free will.
That's his way to.
But it's just, you can't knock another man's hustle if you don't have your own hustle.
Unless you're a cashier.
And so I sat there and said, you know what? I'm never, even after y'all said what y'all said and got me blackballed or whatever the fuck. Yeah, if you spend money on James, I did my due diligence. He's not good. You can look it up on NoDQ.com. Go search James Ellsworth. It's gonna say update. No charges were ever filed. The accuser's social media's accounts were banned, and all the screenshots were taken down for inaccuracy. Oh, but if you spend money there, so you're taking money out of my fucking family's fucking plate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's a different story. So I should have sat there and went, you know what? You try to take money out, food and money off of my plate, I'm going to do the same thing to you.
What are you wearing, bro?
And I should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, baby.
And my input is, I'm a fan of indie wrestling here in town. It's like, I love all of them. Like, I know there's drama between everything. I go to RCW.
Yeah.
I go to Heavy Metal.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Dog Pound yet, but I'm going to go. Part of Tone City Championship Wrestling. It's just... I'm a fan, and
bro.
I love wrestling.
Khaled said it best.
Yeah.
Khaled said it best.
The better for the fans.
Thank you.
Yeah, Khaled said it best on his first album with Bone Thugs. They did a song together, right? And it's called Bone Thugs. But he says, I'm about unity, man. That's all he screams. This album came out almost 10 years ago. A little over 10 years ago. That's all I've been trying to scream ever since is, I'm about unity, man. But motherfuckers are trying to, because I'm new to this, they think that I'm going to let people, take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They think I'm going to be ignorant to the bullshit.
And I think it's because there's these newer companies that have succeeded a lot too. Like in Houston, there's Loco, and then there's New Texas Pro, and then there's in Kingsville. They got PPW.
I didn't even bring up Loco. Sorry for talking too much.
No,
but I told you I had a story to tell, right? I had a lot of shit that built up over this time that I announced Twin City Championship Wrestling to now. Loco and I were supposed to do a talent swap for JTG. My man's was going to drive JTG personally to Houston.
Crime time. JTG.
I was actually going to cut our wrestling event short for them so JTG can make it to their event that they put on after us, mind you, because we announced April 23rd. That was our original date. We had announced our second date, which was April 20th. So they happened to jump April 23rd after we had already announced it. I had my original poster up with Killer Cross, all them.
Yeah.
So, this is my goal. Bro, talent swap means you're going to split the fare. You're going to split the booking fee. That's what it means.
Yeah. Hold on,
so,
sorry, real quick.
They wanted Tony Nese.
Hold on.
Come on, man, real quick.
Oh, I want to put that.
I got a sponsor. I brought some Voodoo Ranger.
Oh, you want to do the beer test?
IPA. Nah, I mean, it's a little test.
I want to try that, yeah.
I want to try one.
I have not tried every IPA.
There you go. Voodoo.
Drake.
No, you need the
bottle opener.
Yeah, bottle opener.
Oh, actually, it is a bottle opener.
I got
is it? Oh, you got one. All right.
Got one? Okay.
Good, man. I'm telling you, it might be 2 hours. Like, I mean, I'll help y'all. I mean, y'all help. Look, I talk a lot, man. But I said I was gonna be y'all's most entertaining motherfucking. I was gonna give y'all everything, man. I was not gonna sugarcoat shit. No, I've seen y'all's interviews and they're fun, entertaining. Everything's friendly. But like, what y'all are missing is I'm not gonna lie to you. What y'all are missing is authenticity. What y'all are missing is real shit, dirt that's behind the scenes that nobody wants to say. Maybe they talk off.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff off.
Yeah. But on here, because a lot of people wrote me the fuck off.
You know, like you enjoyed it.
You know, a lot of people wrote me the fuck off, and they don't even know me. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me
Based
what
off.
y'all think. maybe I'm crazy. All right.
It tastes like every other IPA. Like shit.
It's a garbage beer. There you go. My beer.
So
I mean, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna drink. Let me see.
It don't taste good.
Man, this shit
It's fucking
right
9% alcohol. So
Yo.
9?
Some good shit, and I'm ready to drink IPA.
yeah, 9.
So look, man,
I might close this
This
shit
shit
back
about to
up.
get me fucked.
it's good.
That's why I got it.
It's good. I like this.
Go back to Michelob right
Let me-
quick.
I'm about to say, let me sip this slow.
And you know
So I'm
what?
gonna pee real. You keep going. I'll go pee
I'm
in a
not
minute.
there now. Look, I'm not trying to talk shit and that cocky. I'm gonna give y'all the real shit that's led up to this.
Yeah.
Because I used to have when I introduced Twin City Championship Wrestling, I had so many likes and loves, whatever. Then after little shit popped off, where Ellsworth and this, then the likes and love started decreasing interactions.
Yeah.
Because what people were saying again, this is not music, this is wrestling now. So different field, same bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
gonna be
like
real
you
with
go
you.
from the music drama to the wrestling drama.
And I'm gonna be real from the fucking jump.
Yeah.
Loco was gonna do a talent swap. I wasn't even gonna ask Loco to pay JTG's booking fee, which is his airplane, his flights.
Okay.
Usually in talent swaps, you go half on the flight and you go half on the booking fee. I just said, give me half of the booking fee. They wanted Tony Nese as well. I said, I'll pay for both of their flights. Just give me $1,000 for both. Mind you, Tony Nese is asking for $1,200. Okay, I'm being real.
Yeah.
$1,200. So I'm only asking for $500 from each of them. That means I'm still going to pay $700 plus flights.
More, yeah.
You know what I asked? I said, all I ask is this. Connect me with title match. Let me get my events on title match.
Yeah.
That's it. Lowrider was a deal breaker. You know why? Because Hyman was over here. In the beginning, he tried to take advantage of me because I was new to this game and tried to, can I bring some wrestlers over there and let them wrestle? We can have like an hour worth of matches. And I wasn't going to get nothing out of it. Like, I was like I was about to entertain that.
Yeah.
And I said, wait, that's not right. They're saying that's not right. Don't do that. So, I let them know, if y'all time constraint, let me know.
No.
Let me know.
No, like I said, I edited it.
So yeah, I tell them, let's do the talent swap. Just get me on title match.
Which is a big wrestling streaming service. So
Remember, Hyman didn't want to talk to me because he already had him embarrass himself. Like, oh, I'll find out how your event's going, and then I'll find out what the business.
He wants to see.
Yeah.
He wants the numbers.
But he was right there with lowrider. He was right there.
But is he wrong?
But no, he is wrong. You know why? Because when Lowrider's on the phone with me trying to hustle JTG and Tony Nese, who was right next to Lowrider?
Hyman.
Exactly, feeding him what to say. So that's all I asked, right? Lowrider says, and this is what Hyman said from Lowrider. Even if we don't get a deal done for JTG or Tony Nese, mind you, Tony Nese was changing the shit, and I kept filling them in. Because they didn't want Arya Davari. But Tony Nese and Arya are like a duo.
Yeah. Okay.
They only wanted Tony. They wanted him to drive all three of them, and basically Arya just go and sit on the fans as a fan.
Oh.
So, Lowrider said, Hyman said, even if we don't get a deal done, we're still going to get you the title match. That was about almost a month ago.
And I saw you had tagged them, and then it
title
got
match.
Very quickly.
Yeah, so title match. Never contacted me. So at that time, I said, you know what? I'm going to just spill everything out. Which I started spilling out from rappers and everything.
I saw that, yeah.
So I spilled that out. There's better ways to handle this, bro. Let's go behind the messages.
I saw the comment.
Because they knew they were wrong. So I messaged Lowrider and said, you know what? I have respect for you because Brina said she took you in when you were coming up. Took you in, fed you. So I respect you. I'm only talking to you because of her. Jaime already wrote me off, so why should I talk to him?
Yeah.
But you told me without a deal, we were getting title match. So why is it the only thing that's gotten done is that he's accepted my friend request and that's it? Yeah. Well, I gave him your contact information. I go, apparently it wasn't a sense of urgency. Or apparently it wasn't enough of an urgency for him to think like, okay, all right, I better contact him ASAP. Yeah. And
I mean, you gave him a fucking month. Bro,
I didn't ask. I was going to pay most of this shit. The flights and the booking. And all I asked is for you to give me title match. That's all I asked. Yeah. And that's why he got mad. Jaime blocked me. And I said, I can't be honest. I just want to be honest with people. This is the only way I can contact you and get you to respond about title match. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Nothing?
No, X already knocked the poster down. He broke a hole.
So, like...
yeah, I'm not touching it, man.
So, it's not that I have beef with people and, oh, you just started already. Why you... It's not that. It's just, I understand the business sense and I understand when people are trying to get over on me. And try to take advantage, thinking that because I'm inexperienced here.
Man, you're just a shark whale around a bunch of other fucking sharks. That's all it is. It's cutthroat out there.
Bro, like, how are you gonna sit there and I'm paying for flights and 60% of the booking. Let's just say that 60% of the booking, and you just can't get me a fucking conversation with title match. Yeah. And that's what they took offense on. And this should be behind closed. This is nothing bad. This shouldn't be behind closed doors. Why can't I just put it out there because people are gonna laugh or whatever? Why can't I put it out there? It's the truth. It's not a lie.
Yeah. But then some people are like, yo, like we could have handled it a different way.
But guess who looks bad?
You know what I mean? Yeah, you. Yeah.
In the end, guess who looks bad all the time?
Are you wrong? Nah, I mean I probably would have done the same things, the same shit you've done.
Title match is big. You've been waiting a month for this. If he wouldn't have said, even if we don't get the talents booked, he shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I go word for word.
Okay.
So when he said, even if we don't book the talents...
he said, guaranteed you're going to get talent match. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
And so, you know what? Jaime blocked me. I still respect what they're doing. But I'm going to tell y'all right now. There was no mention of an April 23rd show in Houston until after I brought this poster out again.
Yeah.
And even then, there was no mention until I brought out the April 20th show. Right. There was no mention. Gotcha. None. But I got receipts. Where I've even telling him, like, you're going to need to drive JTG to Houston. Yeah. Just so you know. Directly. They're going to give you gas money. Yeah. I bet. They're going to give you gas money. Like, but bro. All these people.
At the same time when he told me that gas wasn't the price of what it is today.
Yep. It wasn't.
It's drastically changed.
Like $4. Hey, I put 50 in the tank in that truck. It laughed at me, dog. It fucking laughed at me, bro.
How much?
$50 in, like, my tank.
Oh,
yeah, man. They was like, that's it.
Hey y'all, I don't even let my tank go to half a tank. I get to that line right before I have a tank, $25 to $30.
Okay, so I let mine get to like almost a quarter tank in that.
Yeah,
but you keep it up at half a tank.
Yeah, man. I got a
What about you?
Man, I got a Benz, man. I got to keep it half a tank because
you right.
Shit. I just told you earlier. Yesterday I put in $5 because my payday was today, and I was like, I gotta get to work,
bro. There was a motherfucker that said Give me $1.67. I said $1.60. Man, you
Damn.
was just wanting to spit in your gas tank because shit. $1.67, like.
That's like water, bro.
I hope you run across the street. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck, $1.67. Oh shit.
That $5 is gone already for me.
This was like,
nigga, you wasting money at that point.
Hey, like look,
bro.
like a little quick little dip.
Yo, he said it. He said it with confidence too, man. This dude said it with me. He said, $1.67, pump 4, please, thank you. I said, damn.
That's a knob.
You driving out of the parking lot?
You put a trigger on the pump,
Yo.
it's already done.
All right, that was great. That was great. Hey, he's all grabbing the hose, trying to pick some more and come out.
Bro. Yo.
Hey, all right. So let's. I guess we can wrap it up with some social media questions.
Oh, that's right. They're very
Before we get
they're
to the
very
social media,
dumb.
I'm sorry.
No, you good,
Yeah.
I don't want to get to the before you forget though. That sounds more important.
Here we go.
All right, I just wanted to say top 5 favorite wrestlers.
bro. Okay, let's go.
You know
All right.
what I'm saying?
Go
Before
ahead.
we get done with the podcast,
There you
is
go.
what I was trying
Man,
to-
look.
You know what I'm saying?
If any of y'all motherfuckers, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm calling one of y'all out. Please don't mention Scott Hall, Razor Ramon if that wasn't really your top 5.
Hey,
If it wasn't your top 5, don't mention it.
No, what's funny is that
He's not in
I
the
want to
top
say it
five.
because it really was, and I have Facebook posts to prove it.
All right, hey, if you do, you got receipts?
Yes,
That's
I got
it.
receipts.
I mean, he
I
has
can't-
outside his shirt
I
on.
mean,
But
I- he does.
Look, right. Scott Hall, all right there. I
I'm just saying.
I got an NWO.
Look, no, what I'm saying is I see.
Damn,
Hey, well, he's not calling you. Hey,
No.
this
No,
is
I mean,
my
no, 'cause I
timeline-
get what he, because I'll see people like
Yeah.
Scott Hall is my favorite
My
wrestler.
timeline is
He's not
flooded.
my favorite.
Or
but
like
he's my top five.
all like the mysterious
Yeah,
Kobe
top
fans
five,
all of a
top
sudden.
ten.
Like my timeline is
I
already
ain't gonna
flooded
lie.
with the same quote. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand. Like
Bad
you know,
times
he
don't
said-
last, but
he-
bad guys do.
Yup.
he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all know he said a lot more like prolific things than that, right? Like y'all did
Yeah.
understand? Like I just
So you
quoted one to.
You can see who's like fake,
Who's a real
but
fan,
I'm
yeah.
like Scott
Yeah.
Hall's my top 5. He's
Dude, judging by this shit here, you know what? Half of my team, by the way, hates women, and I don't know why. Because you know what? I think a lot of these women. I think a lot of these women
Yeah,
here
I didn't think he was
have a
gonna
lot
be
of
this
talent.
serious.
Shout out Roxy and
shout out
congratulations.
Roxy,
For real,
she's signed with
WWE deal.
WWE.
You know what?
Roxy.
Real talk. Even if you know Jasmine Allure,
Jasmine
like,
Allure,
look,
top tier.
Hey, signed the contract
Look.
for WWE 2K23.
hold on, man.
Roxy.
Look, Jasmine Allure right there. Look, she be with Dog Pound, wherever that she's doing. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, she's got a bright future with Tone City Championship Wrestling. Even if my own team doesn't feel fond of her, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's a reason why I've booked her the way I have. There's a reason. Oh, real quick,
Your
real-
own team
I
doesn't
know you
feel
want to wrap
fond
up.
for a lot,
Man,
man.
look,
Lots of
wrap
female.
up, man. I talk a lot of shit.
No,
Look,
but-
I got 6 more. I got 6 more of these bitches to do.
Jeez.
6 more. You know what I'm saying?
Part
One
one.
of them
It's
was
part
3
one.
hours long.
Holy
One was 3
shit.
hours long. You know what I'm saying? So look, real shit. Where we? Bro, I'm so stoned.
We were asking top
Jasmine
5
Allure.
wrestlers.
So, check this out. People say, why'd you stop promoting Buddy Murphy, Buddy Matthews?
Oh, yeah.
I said, just wait. There's a reason why. Just wait. And then what happens? He comes on AEW Dynamite, has House of Black. So I have emails to prove it, right?
Yeah.
I have emails to prove it. He said, hey man, mate, just hold off on me. I got like Mike, hold off on me. I got two more stars that'll be coming with me. I can't mention them right now, but you know what? Like these are the fees. You already paid me this much money.
That's a great
Like,
fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
That's a
accent's
great
great.
fucking-
I do a lot of shit.
You switched
I do a lot of
up.
shit. Right? I do a lot of shit. Y'all don't know that.
I respect the accent.
I was like,
that's
oh,
awesome.
who are we talking to right now?
Yo, so when he said I
I got
can't,
goosebumps.
yo, he said I can't mention who they are, but you'll know soon. There's 2 guys,
Yeah.
and then sure enough,
Brody
House of
King.
Black. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Malachi.
check this out. Check this out. Watch this one. At the end of the day, Cleveland understood Peter and understood he was one of his friends. I try to do the whole Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne tried to be released from prison as a good man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do
Know that
accents.
movie.
Let's do accents. You got a
Yo.
good Brooklyn one, right?
No, it's that Jersey. That,
The Jersey, and then
Brooklyn.
you do Adam Sandler.
See?
Oh, yeah,
Do it. Do it.
Good, Jack. There you
Oh,
go.
it's Adam Sandler, Waterboy.
Okay, well, do it.
Well, wait. I'm gonna try a regular Adam Sandler from back
All
in the
right.
day.
Yo. Oh, shit.
And then what's the one from Waterboy? That's Vicky Valancourt. She's a Virgo. She's nice to talk to.
Yo, that's all we, bro. Bro, I'm telling you.
Drink the
Smoke.
snake.
I'm just saying, man. Look, you want to wrap up? He wants to wrap up already, man. I hate wrapping up.
No, man. I
We
mean,
were trying to keep the episode.
I said y'all fucked up. I said y'all fucked up, and they don't know what they got themselves into. I try to tell them people.
I still want to know about our top 5 wrestlers.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
You
what
gonna start that way or?
Whoever started off, man.
Actually, you want to name your top 5 first and go?
Yeah, you know what? Let me piss. You can start your top 5.
all right. It's gonna be
I know you're like an addict, like old school.
Jeff and Matt Hardy.
That's 1, 2, or what?
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, that's not 1, 2, but that's like the 5.
Oh, okay.
four.
Just go, yeah.
Maybe 5. Definitely The Rock. Kane. Stone Cold.
Of course.
That's number 1, and then number 2 probably gonna be this old goofy one, the Hurricane.
Oh, legendary though.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that one I like, bro? He puts his hand in the
Orange
Cassidy. There you go. I'm the old school, so yeah.
And then you threw an
I
Orange.
can't get with the goofy wrestlers.
You don't like
Don't
it?
get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love what Orange Cassidy does. He will never be in my top category, but the gimmick, I like it.
Just wait till you hear who's in mine.
The sloth wrestler, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. But yeah, my top 5
Here we go.
is Chris Jericho,
Of
number
course,
1.
he's still going. That's yeah.
He overtook
You mean the
since
Abbott
AEW.
Oh, my bad.
Since AEW, you know what I'm saying, his championship run, he overtook Bret Hart, which was my number 1 for years.
There you go.
Number 3 is an unorthodox one,
I knew you were about to go philosophical with it.
New Jack.
New Jack, rest in peace,
there you
New
go.
Jack.
Rest in peace to that man, for real. And then number 4 is another unorthodox, Shane McMahon.
Oh, really? Shane is in your top 5.
And then number 5 is
4.
CM Punk.
Oh, there you go.
So, none of y'all fellas gonna name a lady? None of y'all gonna name a woman?
No, I have one in mind.
We're going red. I got top 5 women's too.
Oh, no, man.
Number
They
1
should
China.
be- no,
Number
they-
1 China.
They should be
Number
included.
2 Jacqueline.
Hold on. Look.
Number
equality
3.
for all y'all.
Hold on, man. Let me finish. Number 3 is Alondra Blaze or
R2, man, let me
Medusa. Number 4 is
He gonna see you.
Bailey. Bailey is my number 4, and number 5 gotta be Charlotte Flair.
Yo, obviously, The Rock is obviously number 1, bro. Back in the day in middle school,
Okay.
I used to
Rock sucks.
I used to have I used to have the sideburns. My sideburns used to get that long.
The Rock sucks.
Yo, come on, man. No, bro. The
He has
the
the
present,
weakest-
the
he has
present.
the
No,
weakest
no.
finisher
It's
of
not
all
even.
time.
It's not even the. It's not even the finisher though, bro. That's what I've been trying to tell these people. You know what I'm saying? From my team. I don't want to shout out my GM and everybody else. Shout out my team. What I try to tell these people is like, it's not the move set, because you could be the basic move set, but if you're marketable as fuck and you know how to market yourself, any move, you can call it the shit stain, meaning, you know what I'm saying, I don't do shit but just fart on you.
Hulk Hogan.
But you're so
Garbage.
over and your character is so
Okay,
marketable.
I get that right there.
Garbage.
No, but don't
Don't say the Rock, bro. You can't. He's so marketable,
John
bro.
Cena.
He's so daddy.
He's so
He
marketable.
redeemed himself, but at first garbage.
Do you know that
John Cena.
Oh, okay.
The Rock is probably the best man on the mic?
No, he's the best
In
on
general.
the mic, but
Look,
wrestling wise.
That's what I'm saying. Well, look, that's why I put him wrestling wise, because it takes a character. He got over. He got over because of his character, bro. He got over because of
What?
He
It's
got
sweat.
over because
It's my turn. No.
Go ahead. I'll go last. Go ahead.
Number 1's The Rock.
Thank you. The Rock.
What?
Number 2
What?
is Bray Wyatt.
What about Stone Cold Steve Austin?
He's not
What?
even. He's not even in my top
Yo.
5, honestly.
You're listening to Broken Skull Session with
Bray
Stone Cold
Wyatt.
Steve Austin.
Bray Wyatt's my number. He saw the wall.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
in
fucks
the
with
living
Bray
room.
Wyatt.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt's number 2.
Just don't tell me this is you, man.
Yeah, man, he's a weirdo. Lil
Hold
Peep.
on, let me get to the wrestling before we get to Lil
Get
Peep.
to the wrestling, man. Go ahead, man.
Number 3.
I don't even know what to say.
Look,
anymore,
they don't
man.
give a fuck about that. Hurry up.
I don't even know what
The
to say
Rock.
anymore, man. They got Lil Peep, man.
Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, AJ Lee, Razor Ramon. Number 6 is Goldust. I keep going. Number 7 is Kurt Angle. Number 8 is Booker T.
I want a big glass of milk. I like Kurt Angle.
I like Kurt Angle too.
Bro, he motherfucker broke
My
a leg
number
and won
6
a
is
gold medal.
Kevin Owens.
Oh, KO, yes.
My number 7 is Owen Hart.
Ooh, I like him.
Stop talking, man. Because then you just taking out my top 5. You putting your honorable mentions
Probably
on here.
number
Those are my
6 for
top
me is
5.
probably-
I couldn't leave it to 5.
That's the shit,
Probably
man.
number 6 gonna be probably Mankind.
I can't even say it. No.
I like Big
I like
Foley.
Jake, come in.
But yeah, man.
Who's your top 5, Jake?
Oh man.
Man, we fucking switched out like Mario
shit.
Brothers.
Well, none of y'all said a woman. I'm gonna say Trish Stratus.
I said
Thank
AJ
you.
Lee, bro.
But I'm saying, like, honestly,
AJ Lee,
whatever.
I'm not really.
Trish is good. I love
It's
Trish.
too short.
Legendary.
I love Trish too.
Yeah, no particular order. Mankind,
Oh.
Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
All right, that's 3.
Left you hanging.
Stone Cold,
Yeah. What?
and then Chris Benoit.
Hey, it's cool. It's
As
cool.
a wrestler, yeah.
He's actually in my top 5.
As a wrestler, you didn't want to say.
He said he's in my top 5 violent offenders list.
I didn't want to say
Nah,
it, man.
he said he's in my top 5 criminals. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't.
You know who else is in my top 5? James Ellsworth.
Look, man. Usually in my top 5, man. O.J. Simpson.
you wanna say his
Listen.
O.J. Simpson.
Listen.
Chris Benoit did nothing wrong.
Actually, OJ's like my number 2 running
Hey, listen.
running back.
What y'all's opinion on Rob Van Dam?
Well, listen.
I love Rob
He
Van
was
Dam.
one of my top. Listen. Stone Cold. The Rock. Rob Van Dam. Booker T. Lita.
Let me ask these 2
Yeah,
social media questions
I
that you have
I
left.
think we'll wrap it up on that one.
They're very dumb, so we'll
Alright,
go
here we
with
go.
that.
Yes.
Him a Crae?
Mark Dyer wants to know who would win in a fight: a slice of processed American cheese or a plastic bag? Oh, that's the tough.
You see this,
What
dog?
the fuck kind of question
Yo, you
is
see
this?
this?
dog?
You know what I'm saying? You see that?
Oh,
I
he's
be
showing us
loving
some
that
titties.
cheese, dog. I be loving that cheese, dog.
Would win.
Hey, come here, dog.
Damn.
See? Hey. They're trying to cut us off already.
Hey,
You just need
he
to
tried to do that shit to me when we worked together at the job before.
We
And
worked
I
at,
punched the shit out this nigga.
No, we did not.
And then I
didn't.
punched you right here on your shoulder. And then one of the supervisors see me do that shit and I hugged this nigga. Right after that shit, so we had to get in trouble.
Hey, no, go ahead and try and kiss me out and knock your shit straight, dog.
We worked at Hooters. So, hey,
But remember that one time we did?
And the problem is,
No.
I was looking at fat ass right before he came and did
y'all trying to cut it off, right?
shit.
Got April 20th.
We still have one more question.
Oh, cool. But you're trying to cut me off.
This
The
one's,
cook-
this
go
one's
ahead.
decent. It's not the best.
Look, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then it was the IPA.
This is from on Instagram. Summer Sleep Music. Fuck, marry, kill. We can all do this one. Fuck, marry, kill. Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, and Camila Cabello.
Oh, come here.
X, go first.
That is a good question.
Now look, we're all stumped.
Hey,
at
yo,
this one.
and B-EZ don't even know who the fuck 2 of them motherfuckers are. He's like, damn, who the 2 of them bitches is?
I will honestly tell you,
Don't worry.
I had to Google the other
did?
2
Okay.
because
And the
Ariana.
Camilo
So,
chick sounds
Speaking of the
familiar.
Ariana shit,
Okay.
y'all know
She's
Mac
a
Miller.
chick that I think.
Y'all know a
That's
few
what
days
I'm
before
doing.
Mac Miller accidentally overdosed. You know Pete Davidson pulled the same shit that he did on Kanye, right? Like he sent Mac Miller an intimate
Yeah,
picture.
but
Oh wait, real
And
quick.
he
Oh,
was-
keep going.
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
he did. He saw my
Because
girl.
I'm going back to like dead guys.
Yeah, he was trying to get back with
Y'all were
Ariana's
clowning
time.
Lil Peep for some reason.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Lil Peep?
Yo, the Twitter
I
me,
don't respect.
the Twitter me said, who the fuck is gonna paint their motherfucking fingernails and call
No.
themselves Lil Peep?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
paint my fingernails all the time.
No, wait, we're not talking about you. You got kids. This motherfucker did not have no kids. You know what I'm saying? Like he had
He still paints his fingernails.
No,
he
but
got
he,
kids.
but
I
you
paid
know what I'm saying?
him
He got kids. He don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? He got kids. That's a different story.
Wait. If you fucking have kids, you get painted fingernails. There's something wrong with you, though.
Look, man. With this motherfucker, look, my daughter.
And you
with my
single, no
fingernails,
kids, you do what the fuck you want.
This
Right?
motherfucker,
Am I
this
wrong?
motherfucker also
Thank
popped
you.
pills on live
I'm with
before he
you,
went on
brother.
live.
He died
Before
on
he
it,
done
yeah.
died on that shit. This dude right here,
So he's
I
dead.
didn't respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, he popped pills for himself, bro.
no, he
This
did.
motherfucker popped.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right here on
It
my
ain't
arm too. Look,
P.E.P. right
he's
there.
right here.
Like the
Little Bo Peep.
Easters, yeah, like the
Right
Easter
here.
peeps. Like
Right here.
Man,
That-
it's
you
cold,
already know.
dog. You can't be out of my face like
Yo.
that.
Now y'all close.
Yo, check this out, man. I don't
Man, that
like this
he
motherfucker.
close.
I don't. I never have. That's cool, man, if you do.
Yeah, he's
I
right,
don't-
he's right here.
Oh, don't this motherfucker now put him tatted on his shit.
Yeah.
And I thought I was bad with my girl's name.
Lil
This nigga got Lil Peep.
But I would never do that.
You might as well.
Love that
You
shit.
might as well. You got Lil Peep. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Peep, and the motherfucker was like Extensacion.
Oh,
I said, you know
him too.
what? I said
That's Juju's favorite.
I said this motherfucker walked in with a bag full of money.
Hey man.
Hey,
y'all
you
got
come in the
my
hood
phone
here,
charger.
you about to get jacked too.
Android.
Nah, you don't charge that, man. You good?
Like the
We
sun.
good. We
I
out
don't
here.
need
We almost
it.
out. We
Yeah, we
almost
almost
I
done.
know I
good.
need
Good.
it so we can get home. Get
Yeah.
you home.
I
You know what I'm saying?
think we got something right here.
Okay.
Yo, I'm just
I
saying, man.
needed like 5
Look,
minutes.
that's cool. You love
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Well, you got it too.
I don't.
I just get it, bro.
I think this dude is. Who else you got here?
All
Who's this
three
girl
of
right here?
them, 5.
Who's she?
Oh,
That's Maddie
Maddie.
Rinkowski.
I can't tell. The face mask. You know, COVID. No.
Oh, that's
Welcome
what I'm
to
saying?
what?
Nah. Welcome
Welcome
to
to reality. Her gimmick's Miss Reality.
So, I wanted to get him on.
Sustash or Santa Chiva.
Santa.
So, look, I would because you know why? He reminds me of me. I don't have the mask on. Look at me, man.
That's
You know
true,
what I'm
bro. I
saying?
swear to God.
That's
you
real
gotta do
shit. You know what I'm
Santa,
saying?
yeah.
I want him on. So talk to him. We'll bring him on.
We're the
But-
brothers. Is
but-
he your brother?
You know what?
Yeah, it's Josh.
Yeah, that's James.
Is he the Little Peep fam, or is it you?
What's that again?
Is he the Little Peep fam, or is it you?
Yo,
He
I
fucking
live
hates
here.
Lil Peep.
He lives here. I don't live here, dog.
These are my posters.
Bro, you're a grown man. Listening to this.
They got-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm a grown man and I'm putting Apple.
This motherfucker went like this. He went.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
You're gonna question Lil
Hold
Peep
on.
and have the Backstreet Boys right next to them?
Be real.
This motherfucker.
You
The
seen that movie
Backstreet Boys
Forrest
are
Gump?
more man enough.
Forrest, that's
than
one of my favorite
motherfucking
movies.
Lil Peep is.
I said,
I love the Backstreet Boys, by the way.
Favorite movies. Never seen it. He's never seen
At
that
this
movie.
point, we're going all over the place.
Hold on. Hey, I asked. Hey, Ash. You ever seen Crae? You ever seen Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump is one of the greatest movies in American history.
Knopf has never seen this movie and refuses to watch it.
Why would
Why?
I watch it?
But you put this motherfucker.
It's one,
Yeah, it's Lil Peep.
it's one
I'd
of
rather
the
have
greatest
Forrest Gump up
movies
there.
ever created, dog.
Oh, you hear him?
Forrest Gump.
Say it again.
Created.
Forrest Gump was
Ever
smacking the
created.
bitch.
Ever created.
He got back with his
I'm
biggest
talking
mom.
about, dude, I'm a black dude.
Look,
There's nothing but racist shit
look,
in that
real
shit.
shit. Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Hey,
Gump
yo,
is a great
Forrest,
fucking movie, dog.
Forrest Gump. Yo,
Dog.
he was an underground black man. He had a baby that had to take care of that wasn't his. It was not his baby, and the bitch had AIDS, and he still was with that
And he
bitch.
still
That sounds
got
like a
it.
You know what I'm saying?
terrible plot.
Yo, that's
No, watch the fucking
Yo,
movie.
this
you
motherfucker
uncultured swine.
This motherfucker sat at the
Fucker.
bus stop
You
waiting
don't
for
even
his.
do it justice. Look, the nigga started off with a kid
He said
with
he don't-
fucking braces on his
Yo,
legs.
bro, he broke them braces off. He
had
broke them
braces
braces
on
off.
his legs.
He said.
He broke them off because
I
the
told
vertebrae
you-
got straight. Then he went to the military and fought for the Vietnam
You don't
War.
put this shit up here.
Saved 28 veterans,
Veterans.
including
Yo.
his lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan.
Hey,
He had to get
and
his
he
legs
meant.
chopped off.
Yo, and he meant the fucking shrimp
Then he
extraordinaire in the
became
world.
the fucking
Bubblegum shrimp. Yo,
Fucking.
he was a shrimp exporter. He was a shrimp exporter.
Fucking captain.
You know what I'm saying?
And then
Hey,
his
look
mother
at me.
died.
Look at me. I'm the
And
captain
he
now.
retired. He became the first one of the first millionaires in the 70s.
Bro,
We're not talking.
Bro.
Tell Knopf, watch the
Then after
fucking
that,
movie.
wait,
Bro.
hold on, the best part. Then after that, he ran all across America.
bro, he
He
did.
ran all across America. Had
The braces
everybody
fell off.
running with him.
The braces fell off. He kept running.
No, I've been telling him for like a year. You need
But
to watch that.
you got
fucking
Lil
movie,
Peep up
dog.
here. You
I
know what I'm saying? Come on,
Trash
man.
ass taste and everything.
Man, I might well put Forrest Gump up this motherfucker.
Forrest Gump
Yo,
was
the baby wasn't his. The baby
Ever.
wasn't his.
Ever.
And he still wrote for that chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was his.
I would gladly watch it with you, brother.
Come on, man. We'll
Like
hug each
it's
other.
the first time I watched it.
That's talking, listening, baby. Look
man.
at Knopf. I've been telling him forever.
The brother.
answered the question of fuck Mary.
Look, the brother is over here telling you, watch Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
If the
thank
brother is telling you to watch Forrest Gump, you need to watch Forrest Gump,
Then he
motherfucker.
this
You
is
know what I'm
another
saying?
part. Then he went down to the Washington Monumental and he fucking was saying his Vietnam story.
Yeah.
And, oh
This
my
motherfucker went to fucking the Washington Monument.
He ran into his love like 5 times in life, dog. Different times.
Yo, his hoe was getting gangbanged. If that ain't some fucking real ass motherfucker in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Forrest Gump was a real ass motherfucker because his hoe was getting gangbanged and he still loved that bitch. He couldn't get over
Then
her.
if a nigga tried to disrespect her in front of her,
Bro, he was saying
he
all
would
that
beat
shit.
that
that kid's not mine, but I'm gonna claim that bitch because she loved me.
This is basically a review of it, and I'm loving it.
Let's go.
The bitch was singing.
No.
She was singing on stage.
Hold on. Don't
She
cut
was
this
singing
off.
on stage. Look,
Naked.
she was singing on stage naked, and the nigga was trying to give her a tip of a $10 bill.
But look at that shit.
And the
Nof
motherfucker came
Nof
up
got
and
Lil Peep.
punched that nigga.
Nof got Lil Peep. Put that camera on him. Forrest Gump a real ass motherfucker in this fool, and he got Lil Peep up here.
Thank you.
Lil Peep is real.
He should have Forrest Gump
died
on the
on
bus bench.
Forrest Gump is an American hero.
Thank you. I'm so glad I brought this shit up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. This motherfucker was proud to pop pills and died like 4 hours later. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Forrest Gump was proud to run, and them braces fell off. Them braces fell off.
Like the dude said at the Washington Monumental when he asked that nigga's name. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, baby.
Yo, shout out everybody. Shout out Talk Can Podcast.
Yeah.
They want to end this shit early.
Yeah.
Shout out my dog
Early,
B-EZ.
2 hours.
Yo, shout out Tone City Championship Wrestling. April 20th, the Cookout Foodie Music Fest. Shout out Turned Up Crae. And if you fucking hate me
It
too,
was 2.
if you hate me too, guess what? Just come talk to me, man. I don't just talk to me.
Talk
We can
it.
be friends.
I don't have
You
no
have to
beer.
worry about that.
Talking.
But hey,
Talk
suck
it.
my dick if you hate
Talk
that
it.
motherfucker.
And on that note, I have no beer to throw.
Yo,
But on that note, we're gonna end it on.
What was the fuck Mary Kill?
We're gonna end it on Lil Peep.
Oh, no,
What the fuck, bro? You killed that shit.
We're out of here. Let's go.
Man,
We're not in there, Lil Peep. Get out of here now.
Stand
Get
up.
out of here.
Stand up, dog. Let's
Get
get
out
out
of
of the
here.
frame.
Go now.
Fuck you, no.
You saved that shit.
We're out of here. Turn the cameras off.
Boo!
Ready? Ready?
No.
Let's go.
Hey, man.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to Talk Can Listening with your boys X and Off. We like to smash some coolers and bang some.
Oh, hey,
I can't see
you gotta chill on the banging whores, dog.
I'm saying. We're gonna smash coolers and we're gonna bang some.
Cut.